Good evening everyone, welcome to a very wet Monza. This is the exact same race as I've done 2 days ago, but this time I am in the correct car, namely the old Peugeot, because it has four-wheel drive from 150 kph onwards, and the hybrid kicks in. The other cars have it at 190. And we have Alex and Michi on the chat as well. Gonna be fun. Hey Marvin, hey Alex.
The UI now keeping the settings despite moving sessions.
Did you stream the last time you did that race?
Yeah.
UI broken again or what?
Yes. I have practiced 48 minutes.
Ah, nice.
No quali, no race.
I didn't even have practice, like I think it was just empty.
What ratio are you going to use for quali, Vichy?
What do you mean ratio?
Fuel ratio?
I think 0.14. 6 minutes, maximum 4 laps, that should be enough. In the Ferrari it might actually just be 0.12 or 0.11. I can't say for sure.
I'm so unprepared these couple of
Hi Victor.
liters.
Hi Darius.
Green, green, green!
Enjoy, good luck.
Likewise.
Victor, yeah, that is the old Lion. And Darius, I use 100% energy because I cannot bother decreasing it, and it makes no difference. It's just like theoretical, like it's not a physical thing, it's just a rule book thing. So it's just digital energy, so it doesn't slow down the car, and it's easier to just decrease the fuel. I think, I don't know, maybe I guess it's the same, but decreasing the energy kind of recalculates the fuel, but when you calculate the fuel you know exactly what fuel to take. Doesn't make
so
any difference.
So do you put maximum power on the front deploy?
Depends on what apex balance you want.
Maximum exit speed?
Ascari exit with 200 is very understeery.
Yeah, I agree.
Hey Edu.
And the traction control kind of disengages as soon as the front kicks in.
Yep. So yeah, this one is gonna be interesting. There is some people who have done this race many times, like Osterman, shown in P2 currently. Adjust traction control, it's a bit erratic. A bit more rear B because it's very understeering. And brake bias. I had a bit of a lock-up into turn 1, but just about made the apex. I have figured out that maybe it's easiest because you want a lot of deploy of battery here on the exits more than with the other cars. I figured out it's better to just keep it on 160 kilowatts. And then on the exits you get a bit of this four-wheel drive, and then battery goes flat on the straight, but it doesn't really matter. So a purple, a green, and the purple. Hi Dan. Lovely weather this week at Monza. Dan, if this was a mistake, it was a perfect mistake. Like this should be by design. It's very good. It's funny how the balance completely changes once the motor kicks in. The front just starts pulling. Suddenly it goes from oversteer to understeer. Pace is looking good. But the track is drying a bit, so this lap is crucial. Well, this has been cleanly executed. Oh, we have Mr. Mrakin too, my fellow Slovenian with the Toyota.
What brake bias did you run?
50 to 3, I think.
I fucked all 3 laps.
I had 3 very clean laps.
Great to hear.
And I survived.
Good job.
But that was the easy part on wets, right?
Oh, Jakob.
So 16
close.
laps. I have no
Times-
UI.
Times how much fuel?
I have 3.26, which was in the dry though. I'm gonna just go with 54.
Should also be fine for the Ferrari then.
Yeah. I had 55 and it was, I think, an even lap over.
Scared.
It's fine.
You should be. We should all be scared.
Turn 1.
Enjoy.
I bring 53 liters. It depends, I don't know, I'm on pole now, so... How much did I put in the setup? It
Oh,
is
I
what
dropped
it
to
is.
5th.
Quickly, rear B.
Everyone is on.
55.
Yeah.
Ah, no. Okay.
DC.
Someone did miss the P6. Missed the spot. Or
If it's Benz,
because you are on the left, I'm on the.
I'm on the left.
right.
Yeah.
There is a clean, like empty space,
Oh yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah, copy, I bring. Yeah, I
Oh.
just...
I don't have the wipers. I think. Ah, okay.
Luck.
Good luck.
Ma told me out of line and I panicked. Well,
Oof.
I defend the inside. Or maybe a shot attack around the outside. No, this graphics is so annoying, like it...
I'm too scared. I don't want to pull in the radar.
Too wide, too wide. Yeah, the graphics, like I was focused on the green box going away and like for it to change to green lights. But it actually told me that I was out of line, and that's so annoying. That's so silly. Because normally you're just like focusing on the lights. One change is go, but here it can change to whatever. It can change to out of line. It can change to... Why am I
Can you
on
imagine
wets?
that P4 is on wets? As fast as
Wait,
he is.
I'm not on wets.
He is.
Does your pit menu says wets or dries?
It says hard tires and dry, which means wet here because soft is missing.
I'm confused by this menu. Well, it's suggesting me to use wets because wets are currently still faster. No, I have mediums. It's all good. Oof. Ah, Sasha, that's tough luck. Oh, sorry. I broke earlier than in quali. Was not enough.
Yeah, different compound.
Okay, no more mistakes. Well held together by Michi. Pull Michi off.
This is such a wild race.
Guess I don't need the wiper anymore. It may be better that I took a bit more fuel because I'm not using whole efficiency as I'm emptying the battery. I think that's how it works. Big moment for Michi. We need to stay in touch with P1.
Michi, are you in P1?
Nope.
Okay.
Hope the track is drier on the left. We are losing P1 here. Let's see what Michi does. I don't want to talk to him about strategy mid-race though. Oh, the Peugeot doesn't like that curb. Tough luck, Mrak, Gasper. It was almost a jump start from me as well. Well, I did jump the start because it said out of line, so I just released the pit limiter, which was a bit of an oops. But it was a good quali, right? With the Toyota.
BMW on the left.
Is extremely fast in some corners, but then slow in other corners. And same for me. But yeah, Osterman in P1 flying. We will farm some nice PR this race. Let's see if tire wear plays any role this race.
I'm struggling from the same disease as last time, braking too late.
The curb pulled me in so hard. Yeah, I'm struggling in this one too. There's no way to cooperate with Michi to get P1 because P1 is so quick, so I think I'm gonna start attacking if I can. Car is just so understeering, maybe I need even more rear ARB. More twitch on the exits, but less understeering on the apex. That curb is so good with the Peugeot because it pulls from the front, so there is no rear snap. So much better exit.
Rear progression is ×1.
We believe so.
I asked at the wrong time, I guess.
Yep, we were side by side.
How did Michi stop the car there though? He broke so late. Wonder why am I suddenly significantly faster? Is the rear ARB making a big change? Maybe. A bit too much into the green. How much it was? 15. Hi, Joao. Luigi finally made the second chicane. Then it's just easier to manage. Just keep it at 160 kilowatts and it pulls me nicely in the traction zones. As for traction, I would prefer maximum front, but then I would need to switch between 200 and 0 on every straight. I am going to stream WEC indeed. Not sure how exactly yet. Hopefully we get permission from Jimmy that we can stay in the server even when not driving. This car in fact needs like 1.8 ARBs or even higher on the rear, but I don't dare increasing it now. Oh, we are matching P1 in pace now. Chance for me, but it makes me wonder if the UI didn't mess up my brain on the start and I stayed P1, I would have good chances at defending the lead. I should have backed out a bit on the outside, I suppose. I thought I would have a bit better angle out of the corner, but that
Enough
sausage...
content for you.
Well, I need to make a move that for
I
it to be
know.
the content.
I know.
have so much better rear for some reason. I don't understand why. It must be the AirBs. Really, it must be. There's nothing else. Hard to see the apexes when the car ahead has no mirrors, or no windows rather, to see through. Sorry.
I'm so sorry.
You,
No,
you
I
just completely lose the exit speed there every lap somehow.
I had to lift this lap.
Okay.
Like, why though?
Well, do you have your permission to take the place, or?
I don't know what you want to do. Like, it was my special friend that was a stupid idiot. I had to report him last time already.
Ah.
A BMW?
Yep.
Your special friend.
Dan,
And like, he didn't move out of the way, and then when I went for a like acceleration on the inside, he just drove in front of me. Just gonna report it again.
Oh well.
I think
Michi, try 8 rear AirB.
I'm on 9 in the meanwhile.
Oh, okay.
But I just turned, like, I was 1.6, and now I'm 9. But I'm trying. Okay, 8 it is.
Yeah, I did touch Michi a little bit, but I got
But
seriously
man, like,
confused.
the speed of the guy in P1, I don't get it.
I think we matched him until, like, if we were not battling.
How far ahead is he?
11.
Okay.
Yeah, but I think even in a lap where we didn't battle, he was 3/10 faster than me.
Yeah, I did help Michi go around, but I think it was on the exit. Like, I got so confused by them both slowing down. It was a bit too deep. Is McLaren OP, if you mean the RF2 McLaren GT3? I hope. I have done 3 laps of BOP testing. Deemed it to be drivable enough to be taken, but now I see that in VEC it's mostly other cars that are being chosen. Makes me worry a little bit. No, Hyper, it surely was not my fault. It was just like a concertina effect after that lapped car didn't move away. Feels like Michi has found some pace. 2 laps to go anyway. Yeah, I have massively overfueled. So Michi getting bigger and bigger in the mirror and lifted out of braking a bit. It's not good to be leading in this situation, like leading the battle. Because it's getting drier and every braking zone needs to be taken later. But that's a bit of a normal chicane touchy. Well, it would be quite something to make it around the outside into the chicane, but it's not really a possible move. That car is not straight. Peugeot ahead. To lift a bit. I needed to lift a bit out of the apex. Ooh. Uh-oh. Okay, thank you for extra slip angle. I was watching it in the rearview mirror. What happened?
Guy decided to not back out of it. Like, I went for a, let's say, non-existent gap. I mean, there was enough of a gap, the guy just had to lift.
Sounds like Verstappen.
Like I expect people with blue flags to think they are racing for position or something. Like, you know, in the esport race, the guy in the blue flag would get a penalty, but
It's always a bit dubious in multi-class or like in endurance races because, well, sometimes there are blue flags, but that just means that people must be notified or like they are not forced to move.
I don't know, like at the end of the day probably it's just my fault. Like I go for a gap that isn't existent there, kinda expecting the car in blue flag condition to just yield our battle and not interfere, but
you tried.
yes, I mean I had to try. If I don't try there, I'm never gonna try this lap.
Yeah. Well, it was an exciting race.
It was.
I was just so confused why I was suddenly having so much more apex speed in most corners compared to you.
Because I haven't had the ARB, and in the this was the whole mistake in the end. Forgot about the ARB when yeah, when it got dry enough.
That lapped car just started lifting. I mean, the gap was
Yeah, I hope I will
there.
be a little bit more closer to you guys in the next race.
You will. Like,
Hopefully.
I don't get this lap. I'm just looking at the scene. Sorry.
This is the same. Oh well, this is really just like just a chicane. Like there would need to be special rules for chicane made to allow racing between both kings of the chicane. Is there anything else? I don't think there was anything else. Well, that moment when Michi lost it. The server is off anyway. Oof. GG Jakob, nice race, nice pace. We got too focused on ourselves to be able to stay with you, Jakob. But yeah, the Peugeot is the choice for such races. +0 SR, so painful. I wonder if DR actually maxes out as well. Like that would mean that there is actually like a max number beyond which you cannot gain any DR.
Vienna in the Porsche. How come?
Is that a wrong choice?
I have no
I don't
idea.
think
You're
so.
asking the wrong person.
But I
Uh,
think Dennis said that the Puck is competitive at Le Mans, so I was surprised you in the Porsche.
Yeah, I did want to try the new 9X8, but I had no Le Mans setup and I didn't really have time to do any clicks today. But I have a Porsche setup, so
Race will be 23 or 24 laps. Or am I totally wrong here?
depends on the rain.
Ah, yeah, okay. Let's say it stays dry. Then I guess it's 20, just about 24.
My log says 18 because I crashed last time.
Ah, oh yeah, I saw that. Live from the onboard of Vichy.
23 laps.
Yeah, 11 and 12, right? Yeah, and it's 11 and 11 if it rains, probably.
%75% chance of rain.
Yep, yep.
And last time you didn't get any.
I wonder if there's like, I mean, surely there is a server log where we could use, where we could look at the past races if there was actually any wet race. I
In the
never
Discord
trust.
server, I saw some videos where it rained at Le Mans.
Ah, okay,
So it does work.
that's good. Right. Yeah, I'm Marvion. I'm a full SR. I was a good boy. How much rating did I gain? I think 3 point something. And yeah, for sure, conditions like that, it's the best conditions. Yeah, in ACC as well. I think in ACC, I don't like driving or dry balance or FFB at all. But when it's half wet or wet, it becomes quite nice. It becomes quite nice. Yeah. And well, RF2 and LMU are enjoyable in all conditions.
Tonight
But
is the last day with that weekly event, and tomorrow something new is coming.
yes, indeed. Or well, maybe there are some in the middle of the night. But tomorrow afternoon and evening there is the new schedule.
Okay.
Yeah, Jakob, I think like I said middle of the race that I felt like I could maybe stay with you or like defend a little bit from you in the start if I didn't mess up all the flashing of the green stuff and the red stuff and the yellow stuff or whatever showed up when I was trying to time the start. Anyway. And yeah, for sure LMU is more enjoyable than ACC. I can fully agree with that. Dear OBS, why are you opening in the second or in the main monitor? I just wanted to fix the camera position maybe a bit forward, like that. Would be good. Oh, this engine is louder. I hope I am...
Could you guys join?
Yes, I'm in.
Me too.
I hope I'm well understandable when speaking, otherwise I will decrease the engine sound a little bit.
That's quite a top split.
Will be a good one.
Oh yes.
Oh well, I did learn German for a couple of years. But the lectures were not good enough for me to learn how to speak fluently. I learned some grammar and some vocabulary so I can kind of understand what's going on sometimes. Victor, I went for GT3 because it's the closest to LMU. The hypercar is supposedly very bad. Like it's for sure it's the old
Game
tire
crash.
model and then it's a random mod and
Despite I restarted it.
well,
Same
you
like,
have some
like
time.
last time.
4 minutes 40 seconds to go to practice.
Yeah, I still needed to do some setup adjustments, but I guess I can have them now.
Yeah, so Victor, then yeah, hypercar just like it's really not what I want to drive. The old tires and then all the sliding and the slip angles and everything like that. The LMP2 is kind of obsolete, even though it's supposedly the most fun to drive. But then the GT3s are kind of similar to LMU. Of course, without the final LMU update, tire goodness, which fixed a lot
Yeah,
of
for
issues.
whatever reason, the game is crashing more often for me lately.
I didn't have any crash today somehow, mysteriously.
Wait until we get into the race session.
Oh no, don't say that.
Alright, I hope... Oh, now FFB is gone. I will... I hope I'm a bit better now with the voice, but otherwise I will further decrease the engine sounds, because the mic is now maxed out. Well, I could always gain some gain. Or what's that filter on it, which just increases the bit. But yeah, this engine is... See, what is grip? Rear just stopped turning. This engine is so much louder
game
than the
crashed
V6.
again.
Mitch, did you try deleting that shaders and cache
No.
and so on?
Where do I find that again?
User data log, bash, something like that. The shaders.
And then I deleted the more one. All of them.
Probably.
And it takes a long time to load again, but
Yeah.
yes, it should work.
Yeah, the Porsche sounds quite nice, although I'm not the biggest fan of V8 sounds. But the V6s...
Ollie?
What?
How long
Six.
is Ollie?
15, I think. No, what? Is it... No.
I
It's
think it's
15,
15.
right? Yeah, yeah. No, the Porsche sounds are so loud that I can barely hear anybody.
Immersion.
Yes, immersion indeed. I think I'll just complete this lap if there is still time. Actually, there is not enough time. But I will readjust the audio. Let me do it here. Settings, sound, master volume. Resume.
Are you going to do 2 stints in quali or only 1?
I think it's single lap quali. I mean, two times single lap, I believe.
Okay.
Or maybe 1 and 2, something like that. No, but this engine is so loud. I think it should be all quite good now, balance-wise. It's still loud. Better now. I guess better, but still not optimal. Thank you, Robert. Hello. Now, eventually, I will have some more experienced guy come and analyze my mic filter settings, so it's gonna sound hopefully
game
a lot
crashed
better.
again.
Verify integrity of game files.
I think I might join a broken session because there's always 2 sessions of weekly in the end. I will try.
Oh. Oh yeah, it did say that I'm registered for another one. And I was always having to check the second one.
Oh no, it's
Up here.
allocating me to the correct one.
It's not even private quali.
Nope.
Now that pit lane exit affected my PC performance quite harshly. 90 FPS. Bit better now. Let's go, Marvin. I'm thinking of increasing rear ARB by a click, maybe even the brake bias a little bit. The setup is made for kind of 30-35-ish track temp, and it's 20 now, or 21 I think. The grip is slightly lower, or maybe the fronts overheat less and then have more grip, and then the track is a bit oversteer, or like the car snaps a bit. Yeah, there is still this bug when the track temp just will not rise and stays at 20. Hopefully it gets fixed in the upcoming weeks with some patch. I mean, it's drivable and everything, it's just weird. Well, yes, Robert, I would never race against AI. Apart from when preparing for some multi-class races. And if I don't have time to like go on official server, or if there is no official server when I practice, where there are a lot of GTEs and so on, I sometimes load up the track with 40 GTEs or GT3s and then try to navigate them, although of course AI react a lot differently than people. And Marvin, indeed, I don't want to see a Ferrari win again. I lost some wins because of testing more exciting content, taking the Cadillacs, the Peugeots, the Lambos. I thought I might go for something maybe slightly faster today. Oh yeah, I'm looking forward to the GT3s so much. It should be the best GT3s on the whole market. By best, I mean like the most enjoyable, or like at least most realistic to some extent. I'm worried about that P26 ahead of me. I need to have some good margin. Then people are coming from behind to steal my space. I'm racing GTEs as well. I don't think I did many LMP2 races. Sometimes I do LMP fixed. the schedule is interesting.
How long in quali?
Then that's instant return to garage. And now I'm gonna get stuck in GTE traffic, I think. That was such a big lockup. And I wonder why. Does the track temp affect it so much? I felt like I didn't really push it much on the brakes. Okay. I must not block those poor GTEs. So I'll stay behind where I can. Should be enough time for 2 more attempts still, I think. There is hypercar behind, I think. Or is that the LMP? LMP2. I didn't break that plate. It just like there was just no grip. You don't like Ferrari, Marvin, because of Robert Kubica? Skip, because I don't want to mess the GTE. Oh, it's giving me... okay. What's going on? This on next lap won't count. Okay. Well, this is awkward. But I don't have anything else to do than escape because the lap would not count. I hope this now is counted as the next lap, so the next lap will be actually timed. I just wanted to stay out of the way, but maybe... I should have waited until the chicane exit. Now I probably confused the GT as well and he will be angry with me. Dear. iRacing is king. Well, king in some aspects for sure. Amount of drivers, especially. And yeah, this is quali and I'm messing it up completely. Already missed 7 minutes of the session for no reason other than my own silliness. But yeah, I still have time for sure. I just need to make it count. Alex, 25 millimeters is usually... So depends on what you mean. The ride height, if you are checking Motec, so telemetry, ride height of 25 millimeters is kind of the lowest that you can go, because under 25 you will start bottoming, and at like 21 it's gonna scrap the ground like crazy. So 25 is kind of a good target, but you should never really touch it, or like over some bumps it jumps or like oscillates a little bit. Like if you have like 35 and it kind of goes up and down and touches like even 15 for one measurement, it's not such a huge deal. But if it's consistent average below 25, then you have problems, either with loss of downforce in the corners or with scrapping on the straights. Do I find RF2 GT3s better or worse than ACC? I for sure enjoy and understand RF2 cars more, because I have much more hours in RF2. And now there is something extremely strange with ACC. I think ACC is very good when it comes to feeling of weight of the car and how little slip angle they have. RF2 has exaggerated sliding and it's way too easy to like keep the rears in check. And probably you cannot lean on the fronts as much as you should, because you kind of need to sacrifice the front grip to have better rear rotation, which is, I think, kind of similar in ACC, just that the slipping is tuned down times 10. But personally, I would rather use or race RF2 GT3s any time of day. I use stops on third spring and normal spring? It depends. Stops on third spring always for the long straights, especially on the front. But on the corner springs there are very limited cases. Anyway, here we go. This is my lap. I'm already getting impeded.
I'm so sorry.
That was Michi. Oh no. Not a cut, lucky. Okay, full focus now, even on the straights. Purple S1, that's good. Purple S1, how? I broke 10 meters too early because of Michi. Oh well. Maybe he prevented me from another huge lockup, so that's fine. I did forget to put rear ARB back to 5. I'm gonna keep it 6. Oh, this is so bright. Should be clean track till the end, I hope. "15 seconds on my wheel dash to the next GT, I think. Should be enough." The car was very wobbly in the Porsche curves. Where is the lap time? Hello? I did get a very short cut calculation, but it went away before the start-finish line. Well, this is severely awkward now. Oh dear.
did you do, Yene? Always cut?
It was a green one, like on the left side out of last corner, but I was not cutting really. Like it went away before the finish line. But yeah, it was a cut.
So you do last to first?
Yes.
I made it to the server last minute. It's like it was like the 8th or 9th try that made it work.
Well, it is a cut, but like we are. This was not a cut. Like, it's easy to say now that it's
You just
a deserved cut,
are
but
making it with 10 seconds to go.
this was never a cut.
I hope no
in Le Mans.
traffic.
I was even like, when I was here, I said, okay, nice steady exit, no touching the gravel, so I don't maybe get a cut. And I stayed very clean. Like I would normally go much further to the gravel, but this is a cut now. That's one of the worst quali sessions of my life. Right after the last Le Mans virtual 24 hours quali session where I ended up 5 meters into the air on my flying lap in the end. Ay, ay, ay. Soft and soft. Well, let's see. P29. Michi is still on his lap. Let's see where he ends up. But it was too purposeless. That would have been P1. Oh, that's so painful. Should always blame myself for not playing it even safer, you know. I think Michi is taking the back to first as well. He is. No, wait. Ah, I'm not live. Yeah, okay. I thought something was off with that. Well, let's see. Maybe I have pace to come back. Bit out of words. Bad mistake. Bad mistake. So now we just wait. Cannot even watch Michi because he joined after I was on track, so I cannot load his car. Wait, do I have it assigned? I don't have it assigned. The load cars button. That was so weird. Like first corner of quali, big lockup. Second run, I straight lined the chicane and braked afterwards, and it was too early, so it was a red cut, which means even next lap invalidated. And then this weird cut. I was really safe the whole lap. Just doing the normal Le Mans lines. Anyway, let's see. Alexei is maybe improving. He does. So maybe not Ferrari P1, maybe BMW P1. Yeah, Hyper, I just took fuel for one lap because second lap is significantly slower. Although in hindsight, I should...
Magic.
Michi magic on the point. Oh my god!
Nice job.
180 heartbeat for 15 minutes. Oof.
Well,
I have at the moment -5 heartbeat. Robert, this session is it's open setup if you mean that. Yeah, it's gonna be slightly difficult to reach Michi now. But I'm counting of that
Now the question:
rain.
Soft.
what tire?
Wet?
Yep.
Soft, wet, soft.
Copy.
Copy.
More gambling. More rain approaching.
I am so silly. Okay, stop thinking about
I also had an event
the
for
mess up.
qualifying. First run on mediums, second run, or start of second run, I cut the last corner.
Did you cut it on the curb, like on the apex, or exit as well?
I think exit, because I didn't even look at it just when I was approaching turn 1.
Sometimes you cut the first one of the two chicanes a little bit too much, and then it disappears, and then it reappears after the exit, so it could have
So
been that.
weird.
Snow in 40 minutes for the whole race. Oh, well, that I need that. I need exactly that. I feel so silly. Count on some wet weather. Need to survive turn 1. First and foremost. Alex, it's a tricky question. I am using them, but actually I have done them, at least for this track. So they are using my setups. Not joking at all.
Fedorchenko again on the medium.
Finished
there's-
like 2
there's
tenths behind you, right?
Yeah,
After
because
two
I
spins.
fucked up.
Yeah, true, okay.
Well guys, good luck, see you on the podium.
Good luck, see you
Good
on
luck.
the podium.
Some optimistic thoughts, right? I hope I didn't leak too much of the setup, but, well, I mean... most of it is in the suspension. Turn 1 is gonna be horrendous. Hope I don't get one of those weird drive-through penalties because somebody messes up the start. Be the biggest hero into turn 1 in this race. I went kind of safe, maybe didn't choose the perfect lines, but it's alright. So P11 in class, P12 on track, so there is one more LMP ahead. And I have probably saved some good fuel. So I will look to extend this first stint a little bit, if it doesn't rain. Yeah, about target lap. I don't know what to set. I'll put it +1, but I cannot see the purple lights anyway because I have put it so much forward. The camera position, I mean. I lifted too much. Ah, the LMPs are not slow. Have some good pace in low speed. Because the hypercars are so heavy. Okay, now this is... Oh, Mr. Neil is ahead of me on track. I thought he would be up. Oh, that's Ferrari. I have some nice... Have had some nice wobble into entry into the Porsche curves as well. Seeing the big puff of smoke ahead. Like here I went fully off track and it's not a cut. I mean, it was not cut out of quali last corner, but it's just that feature that if you are around the finish line of your lap, when there is any cut calculation, the lap is just done, and probably the next lap as well. Well, Robert, in my opinion, there is no better way to enjoy online sim racing at the moment. Especially if you want to drive the tires, to feel them on the limit, drive them on the limit. But of course there are many things that need to be fixed, so it's not a polished final product, of course. Time to close up on the people ahead. Much of the curb. Yeah, I wonder where the LEDs are now. Too far. Ah, up there. They're kind of visible. Not sure if the extreme camera catches them. Probably not, because it's underneath my face camera.
Are you still alive, Yanai?
Yes.
You never know these guys at the back.
P10, closing in.
Great. It's a full train here.
I think I'm like 10 seconds ahead or behind P1. Oh yeah, the net code for sure. And the net code is... Ooh, another smoke ahead. The net code is really, really good. ACC net code compared to this is big joke. an iRacing netcode is sometimes a big joke compared to this. I see a big red train ahead. Wow, so bright. Where are my virtual sunglasses? I hope the stream is kind of decent in these shiny conditions. I mean, it's just this straight where the sunset is starting to happen. Oh, if you guys don't know, this race is, I think, time accelerated, and it's gonna be night at some time and then morning again. The brake bias is now a bit too much to the rear. Well, I did use 53 for quali though, so I don't know what to do with it.
Guy ignores blue flags with a passion.
The LMDH and the LMH tires
Bit of time, but then he let us
brakes
know.
are a lot different.
At least.
Porsche has significantly worse brakes. That's not a big of a deal at Le Mans. And then this is not a cut, you know. You can just completely ignore the track limit. And it's just a little bit of a warning, but it's still 2/10 improvement, all good. Quali lap, 1 millimeter beyond the white line, that one had to be invalidation. I'm so salty. Only 11 seconds behind Michi, nice. If I can keep that, that's good. Like a dip. But the Ferrari almost stopped on the apex. I wanted to carry more speed through the apex. Now I'm gonna be stuck a little bit. That's not ideal. Or maybe I can save a bit of fuel. Okay. I will accept the invitation into P8. I made this setup very oversteery. So easy to make a little bit of rear over rotation, but it turns so well. I will reduce the rear air a bit. Although in low speed I don't necessarily oversteer, it's more, I think, aero setup which makes the rear a bit loose in high speed.
Will it start raining quite soon?
If it rains, it should start within the next 4 minutes,
Okay.
I think.
Yeah, potentially.
Let's see.
Hyper, I have only watched the... what's the word? Not ideal opening ceremony. I have not watched it, but I have seen some news about it. And I didn't see anything that's remotely linked to being a good sportsman. But I guess the good Olympics moments, highlights of that will eventually find my way to me. Alex, about the setup for the Peugeot, I will not do it. Peugeot setups are in progress though. Yellow flag. What is the car? No more yellow, okay. I've been doing setups like 2 months ago, but then kind of run out of time.
Now the mediums are stone cold, I guess.
Yep.
Where is the rain? Yeah, about the Peugeot setups, I think they have been on it. Like speaking of Hemo setups that do the setups for the Track Titan. They have focused on Imola, I think, as it's been released, and not sure about Le Mans. But eventually it will be there. But yeah, this is the last weekly race at Le Mans. Next week there's going to be something else, but well, sooner or later the longer endurance Le Mans races will be coming. Need to increase the monitor brightness. But I cannot, it's already on the brightest.
Where's the rain?
Where is the rain? I don't want rain.
Yeah, I can imagine.
It's more and more like it's gonna be a dry race.
I can assure you, here comes traffic.
Far for a move into turn 1. Yes, I have my wiper binded. There's a lot of gravel or dust in the air. No cut, okay.
I assume Yanni is still doing a rain dance on the car though.
I can hear him sing even.
Not far from the truth. Well, P7. 6 more. Tow is working. Well, tow is for sure working, but I think there is always a bit of difference in top speed between different cars. Also the setups. Devin, I'm always winning. But let's see in 56 minutes. Oh, that's a GTE. And I'm gonna be stuck behind him. Maybe. Am I close enough? Oh, I will get him, okay. It's a Ferrari T-boning me. Saw it coming. I think that GTE just, I guess, went straight and then hoped that the corner is less shallow or there is more asphalt on the runoff than it was. Oh, I forgot to answer Alex, how long do I think it will take for the setups? I honestly don't know. It depends on the selection of the combinations. Like if the schedule is such that there is a special event at Le Mans next week, from tomorrow onwards, then there will be all Le Mans setups updated in the next couple of days. And yes, Devin, indeed. The friends that you make as you report and fix the bugs. Though recently I've been submitting so many trace files that
You're getting quite lucky, Michi, with traffic.
I got some
You should appreciate it.
enemies.
Apart from the first two yellow Ferraris, I can agree.
I need to take more of that apex.
Yeah, I was just much slower compared to Tuesday.
I don't know, I'm avoiding GTEs T-boning me everywhere. Well, everywhere was maybe an over-exaggeration.
Because Fedorchenko, like, he can easily keep up.
he's struggling in corners due to tire temps, I guess, but on the straights, I don't know. No chance to overtake.
Yeah, BMW magic.
It's crazy. I just got told that Mitchie is sandbagging.
Copy.
Is it true?
Michi going for the 13 laps first stint.
Negative.
I'm not good enough of a dancer to bring the reins. Alex, what's the point of your 3 lights on your right? Do you mean these ones here? If you mean these hardware lights, the 3 on the right are tire temp. The others are slip angle on the front tires. And the point is that when I'm in the middle of the corner, if I don't get enough feedback from the steering wheel about if I'm overturning the wheel and so on, then I can kind of glance with the corner of my eyes the colors and readjust my input accordingly. But I'm just testing that. It's not really like a big deal, especially with how good LMU FFB is. But if there is something lacking in LMU FFB, it's the feeling of the front grip, especially in low to medium speed corners. And about software, it's SimHub. It's Grid Browse, like Grid Engineering company. And you can use SimHub to modulate it. Four laps of fuel for Michi, I don't believe it. If Michi is indeed 1 lap longer than me, then I have no chance. I kind of hope that I'm oversaving, or like saving more than everyone else. That was a bit of a rear, walking around a bit too much on that fast Tertre Rouge apex. But I'm getting some purple sectors, so it's not too bad. Maybe I should abandon the hopes and skip the wets. If it was raining, it would be raining now, but it's not raining, so it's not gonna rain. Unlucky. Yeah, so Michi is doing same as I mean, it makes sense. But I can hope that P5, P4 and so on are doing a lap less. It makes more sense to be doing a lap less, to be honest, if the track is clean, because if rain came, then the fuel saving would be in vain. Eel is quite fast in P5, he's pulling away even. Maybe there is a bug, I don't know. I'm not really cutting, right? Like the bugs, the cuts are like overall completely bugged in this game at the moment. Like it will say that I have 0 clean laps because I'm just getting green cuts everywhere. And green cuts are sometimes for nothing. And sometimes you cut a lot, but it's still a green cut, so like it's so strange. See, Neil is struggling ahead. Devin, it's fine. I'm maxed out on SR anyway, so... Gap to Michi 12, okay. That means that we have exactly the same pace. Please box. Thank you. Okay. And top 4 are all still out. Yeah.
Let's see how big my chances are to stay in front of BMW on the straight.
Keep battling.
Did you fuck up?
Yeah, hit the road, entry, touched the grass, oof, went wide. But he's right behind again.
If he goes for a move, he won't back out.
Oh, we need to gain almost a second per lap. So I really hope my tires will do some magic. Porsche is always nice with tire wear. It's always very even. Front to rear and left to right.
Side by side into Indy.
Oh boy.
They survived, I guess.
Falling right into the clutches of Jana Simoncic. Unfortunate.
Keep battling, keep battling.
Oh god, free wide. Yeah. I was cheeky, I boxed him in. With the GTE.
Alright, box, box, box. But if they keep battling, then I have chances.
How long are you stationary, Michi?
36.
38.
38 here as well.
Not sure if Michi Hoyer or Dennis Jordan when it comes to fuel safe.
Quite on a streak this week, yeah.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah. Alright, Marvin. Thank you for watching till now and for commenting and for chatting.
I got the BMWs right next to me. Oh no.
Oh, here comes the sunrise.
No chance.
Like, how the hell is he able to keep these mediums in check? Unless he just keeps sliding.
I think BMW is also a bit easier on fuel, so he might be able to push more on the straights. Or like lift and coast less.
Yeah, but the difference is quite smaller than it was 4 weeks ago.
Ah, okay. Better setup.
Copy.
Right now he's all over the place with cold tires.
I was about to say I see better driver in third.
No chance.
Boy.
Let's see, his tires should be still way too cold compared to mine.
8.4 to Michi.
Yeah, but you need to be
But
quick,
yeah,
like
it's
daytime's
more
coming
than
back.
before, right? Yeah. Well, not sure if I'm the best.
Yeah,
Struggling
what I'm
too
doing
hard.
here is just getting you the win.
Copy. Appreciate it.
Yeah, this is ridiculous.
Straight line speed of the Beamer?
Yeah.
Yeah. That car is crazy fast on the straight. Like, I don't know, I think they fixed the energy they can use. But I think still the BMW is like 1 or 2 kph faster than many other hypercars.
I've been trying to prove that I'm somewhat good. It's kind of, if you watch my couple of last streams, like always when we do these longer endurance races, something goes wrong. Oh well, the Portimao one with the Cadillac was quite good. But then it's always something, like a little mistake or little strategical error or silly stuff in quali. But alright, it's good for the experience. I'm not losing the rear there again. Look, that's not a cut, it's just warning.
It's all over the place. Now he's in the gravel, last corner. Now I have a 2-second gap. Yeah, it won't be enough until the end, I guess.
I think when you can start driving your rhythm, you're gonna be quick now.
I will just need to abuse the truck limits more, and then I maybe can close in.
Maybe Yana can catch up to him.
3.5.
First. Yes.
See, Annie been there in like no time.
that's some nice words, Hyper. I guess I'm usually thinking of the other quote, like you're as good as your last race, which is a bit more damning.
I just need 2 spins from Itchy. I just need 2 spins from you now.
Copy.
Like last time.
We are looking.
And I'm as good qualifier as I was in my last quali session. It took me 15 minutes to set 0 lap times. But we're all having good fun, so that's the most important here. And yeah, the rain was awesome this race, indeed. Well, at least we got a little bit of refreshment from the sky at Monza before. It was not really from the sky, it was just wet tarmac. Ah, that's finally the first cut. It has taken some very, very long excursions off track. Many of those. Finally I have my warning and my cut point limit. Cut limits point? Cut? Whatever. Cannot find the words where I need to focus on the braking point. But that's all LMPs ahead, or what's that? Just one LMP2, okay. And there's already P4 and P3. Where was he going? Luckily I saw on the radar that he's turning towards me. Do I have any information on esports competition? Well, what you're asking for is, do you have any info about Le Mans Virtual Series? And I don't really have any info. They really want to organize it, but they have to first make the game work on a certain level. US pilots say you're as good as your last landing. Yeah, I mean, it kind of is true. People change. underlying skill is always there, but the peak performance changes. Taking the cut. But it's not a cut. And that was a cut as well. I cut more some laps ago there. Anyway, focus on P4 and P3 ahead. What is that BMW doing? I guess he missed the chicane and had to lift not to get the drive-through.
What did the BMW do? Yeah,
Cut
Stake
and
again.
then slowed down.
He cut it a lot beforehand already. Ah, this is the racing line now. Oh, it's not? Okay. Track limit race, I suppose. He just floors it and ignores the track limits on the exit, then I cannot overtake him.
yeah, an AP3.
Watch us ending up close.
I wonder why he left me through. Like I lost a lot of ground when grounding over that white line in the middle of the road. But maybe he thought I'm gonna dive and he could get a run on me. I think I'm faster in the Porsche cars, but now we have traffic. Although that traffic should be good for me. He just moved over. He just keeps flooring it there. But well, the game allows, so... This is a good GT for me. It's much easier to get a cut now compared to the first stint, somehow. Despite actually setting slower lap times. So I guess that's podium at least. Still the same gap to Michi as in the first stint. So the pace is there. Dennis, you want the trace so you can fix the cuts, right? I thought Fedorchenko on the BMW has mediums, so he should be faster and faster now. I'm closing in on the Ferrari.
This LMP2 completely messed me up.
He will do same for me soon.
For me, it was the yellow GTE.
Come on. Okay. I think that was still kind of lucky though. Subsy about fuel. It should be enough, to be honest. 15, yeah, it should be enough. Has to be enough. I think we are all on the same fuel at the moment. Hi Dalibor. Yeah, I'm good. I'm having fun, although I would prefer to go first to first or second to first rather than 29th to first or 29th to second or third. The switching between two screens, yeah. Well, that's gonna be difficult because, well, we are not in the same team, so it's a tricky situation. So I fear you will have to keep switching. But thank you for the good wishes. Alex, I said the same. I said the same at Imola, indeed. But I think this time I'm sure it should be fine. It was 5 laps of fuel with 15 minutes to go. The lap is 3 minutes and a half. But we will see now over the line. It has to be, what, 3, 6, 12 and 4 times. It has to be under 14 minutes. Like 13 and a half for extra lap, but we are already under that. Which is crossing the line roughly now, I suppose. So 7 minutes and a half. Wait, now we are getting me scared. No, I have fuel for 4 laps. It's gonna be 4 laps, yeah. But we did all the same strategy, like we went to pits in the same lap and lost the same amount of time. So if I'm on trouble, then everybody's in trouble. Thank you, Domi. Well, it's hard to say because it's different cars and the Porsche behaves quite a lot differently than the Ferrari. But well, currently I'm slightly quicker, so...
Three more laps after this, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, good. I
keep
already
the
feared that I
thread.
did a Yanni.
I had same thought for like 2 seconds, but should be fine. second per lap on Alex. I did gain more than a second, but now he's a bit faster. Alex is damaged, understood. Ooh! Well, that's how you throw it. Did you see that?
Yeah, René?
LMDH. Front right lockup. Oh, what am I doing? Well, again, battle for P3. It's just so unpredictable. And like when you have a car ahead of you and you need every pace, like every bit of pace to get him, you just try to brake a little later and that tire just locked up in a way that it was unrecoverable. Sorry guys. Well, more battling. That was too risky, but... I'm so annoyed by myself. But there is one consistent thing that I'm learning in LMU. If the situation becomes hectic and you start pushing more than you're comfortable with, you cannot really get away with it. Eventually something will go wrong. The rear will snap or the brake will snap or lock or something will happen. Just need to stay in the control of things. That's perfect situation. But luckily there is no prize pool, so I can laugh about it and still learn.
Jenny, do you have any chance on the straight?
I don't know yet. One time he cut the apex completely, so I lost 2 tenths. The next time there was a GT on the apex, so I lost 2 tenths. I'll see next lap. That BMW is quite sideways. I wonder where he got the damage. Was it a clash with the GTE or something? Either way, I guess I'm doing all these mistakes now so I don't have to when there is Le Mans Virtual Series. Well, that's another excuse. But I've been working on these lockups, like from the Cadillac as well. In the Cadillac I locked up several times dramatically, costing myself race wins. I lifted out too late, so I got a worse switchback. Where is my TC? And the most mentally difficult thing now is that I need to push it on the brakes. And I have in the back of my head, it's gonna lock up, but if I don't push it on the brakes, I'm not gonna get P3.
Oh man, Mitchie, I hoped so much that he would stay behind the LMP2 through the Porsche.
I can imagine.
You are lucky.
So yeah, this is penultimate lap.
But I was pushing for it not to get stuck.
If this was the last lap, that would be a monumental overtake. But one more lap.
So Porsche top speed seems to be sufficient then.
No, he messed up.
Copy.
Yeah, let's see about top speed now. A big mistake from him. That was never gonna work. Now he lost a good toe. I hope that GTE is fast enough. Now I need to brake late.
Oh yeah, 2 GTEs, Alex.
Yeah, I'm
Pray.
already looking at the HUD. I'm praying already. I hope you're doing something very silly.
Copy.
Sorry guys.
I mean, you have 5 seconds to...
Yeah.
Oh wait, yeah, no?
Oh.
Rip. I don't know. I don't think I broke that late. But
Okay, that was one of the GTs.
if I didn't if I broke earlier, he would have
But he made me
got
go
me here.
super slow, and now I'm
Flat out,
stuck behind the
side by
other.
side.
If he's smart as he's leading the race, he just lets me go.
I hope he's not.
He's not smart.
There is no more front grip. I could do something with brake mig, but I will check Motec, but there is not really much to check because I'm losing late into the hairpins. I'm losing the rear, but early.
Anyone
I'm
short
losing
on
the
fuel?
front. And brake migration doesn't really work in a way that you would expect, so it's really not straightforward. Let out. I was not ready to crash with that. I'm not gonna dive like a stupid guy anyway. Just wanted to survive.
Nice pace in the second stint there.
It's a race to forget, but
I thought Yannis gonna
Thanks,
send
good
it
job.
hard.
it's a race to remember. Because I need to remember every single mistake that happened now, so I never do it again in my life again.
Yeah, likewise.
Yeah,
And I lost a lot of time behind
nice
BMW.
P1 Michi.
Thanks. I guess you got a lot of content.
Not the ideal kind of content. Anyway, I'm quickly gonna mute you so I can finish my stream. So see you soon.
See you.
Right, I will quickly check the last of the lockups, which I forecasted that would happen, but I still could not get out of it. But if you're heading off, thank you for watching and for the chats. It was a bit painful in the end for me, but anyway, the whole race was good fun. I was really counting on the rain. The rain would have helped me so much after that quali bug, or like, I cannot call it a bug really, like, I knew that it was there, but I didn't know it was as bad. So that it would invalidate me that much. Anyway, this move was interesting. Like, I dummied a defense. I guess he thought I'm gonna defend, but I stopped just before that white line, and the white line has huge, like, V-shape, and you really ground on it, like, you lose so much speed. So he went for the outside, and then thought he could try, which is very last lap move. And he figured out... Yeah, he bounced off me, but I was fully on the track limit, so... And then he lost a lot on the exit. And here everything was looking good, although... I kind of nailed this one, but still... I just didn't have the pace. Also going around the outside, long way around, maybe cost me 20-30 milliseconds. And then he has a lot of pace advantage. Let's see here. At this white arrow, 321, 323. 2 kph is a lot at Le Mans. And then okay, let's very briefly analyze what happened. So I brake right when that white line ends in the middle of the road. And it immediately locks up. And then I immediately unlock it, because I know that with the lockup you cannot stop. And then, yeah, from there I couldn't do anything anymore. And if I check the previous lockup, let's see where I broke. even before. And then let's check a lap earlier. Oh, it's gonna get the bug. Yeah, okay. Slight replay bug, where you need to put it to play, not to jump back and forth. Ah, so this is an exception lap because I had to overtake a car. Another lap earlier. Quick rewind. Yeah, for sure it's like it's difficult to judge. So here, look, I'm not braking any earlier, and it stops. It's just like safe early safe braking, and even on the last lap I was telling myself I'm gonna brake slightly early but still kind of aggressive. But there is the road kind of shifts, right? It's still shaped like this. If you're going 300 on the white line, you're gonna ground, and here it pitches kind of, it goes forward and then kind of pitches downwards. So over that little crest, the front gets slightly unloaded. And I can actually maybe quickly check it in Motec. So tires, lap 23, wheel spin. It's this one. So the blue one is front right wheel speed. It's not even a full lock-up, just a little bit. But I had to... Where did it stop locking? So I had to lift until 50% brake position until it unlocked. And it unlocked quite nicely and realistically, like it should. In iRacing, again, as I said too many times, it would be like a straight line, like that would take 1 second or 1 second and a half. But this is a nice exponential unlock. When you're braking on the limit, that's not good enough. Am I still live? I am. And another thing, so about that unloading, I can quickly check the tire forces, if there is anything in that. Chassis, front suspension, no, where could I see it? Maybe here? No, it's not gonna be here. Front suspension. It's such a small nuance. So let's see if I put it where I start braking, like here I brake and then it locks up. So here it's the lockup. If I put this now, suspension force, and I'm gonna add the front right as well. Eh? Ah, force, okay. I mean, it's quite a big unload, right? Maybe the track map can be added. I hope this is kind of visible enough, or that what I'm trying to say is clear enough. But yeah, there is a bump, and then you start braking, and there is some more bumping. But yeah, when you turn, the front right is quite unloaded, and there is quite a big difference. And it's greater than I imagined, to be honest. I mean, it's high speed, so when you turn in, the outside gets very loaded compared to the inside. So it makes sense, but yeah, well, I learned that now because I never thought it was that much of a difference. What about on the rear? Position, that's force. Ah, that's front left. Ah, that's messed up anyway. Yeah, no, this is the more important one. Anyway, let's see the rating. Event history. WEC Weekly rank breakdown. Yeah, like Joao, like you said. Yeah, sorry, I kind of forgot about the chat. Minus 13. Ah, because of quali, right? Well, yeah, the quali makes quite a big hit on the DR. Still gold though, so that's alright. Race 7 clean laps. That's surprising. I don't understand. I had at least 1 or 2 or 3 green cut warnings in every lap. But oh well. Time to call it a day. Well, guys, victories will be coming in the future, but this week's combinations were not the most lucky moments for me, so it was at least some good content and some fun or funny or silly racing, but it is what it is. Yeah, Joao, I think that's for sure what happens there. But in Bahrain, the lock up happens later because the speed is like, if you mean that left kink into left hairpin, yeah, the unloading is even worse on the front left, but the speeds are much lower. So if you lock up a little bit there, it's not such a tragedy. But if you lock up at 300 kph, it is a big tragedy. Timing and inputs. Throttle. So here, where is my... Lock up happens here at 290 kph. If lock up happens at 290, then you are in trouble. And I was in some big trouble today. Alex, is it a public voice chat when you're racing? It's not public. It's well, it's some Discord group with a couple of friends, including Michi, like old teammates back from 2018, let's say, when we were still at ACR Zack Speed. And we still sometimes like to meet and race together. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. It's gonna be better next time, I promise. But this was kind of good as well. It's not about the end results, it's just about the whole experience. And without mistakes, you will never learn. And I could just drive safely for good results, but I will drive quick and safely when it's important. Now I'm pushing the limits. And then big mistakes happen. And I'm learning how to stream, so you will forgive me, right? Either way. Thank you again. Thank you for the comments, for the likes, and all the good stuff like that. Good evening. Good night. See you next time. Bye bye.